what you want when you're here with me. Watch me do my thing, pull some money, I'll make your brain stop. I'm going big, if you can't come, let's go on me. Drop, I'm going in, bass so loud, it's in my skin. Drink, and then repeat, do what you want when you're here with me.
Huh?
Alright, we're good. How you guys doing today? It was a cool level so far. I'm liking these colors. Am I better? Yeah. For the most part. Just have a lingering cough still. But beyond that, we're good. Cool level. I like the colors a lot in that level. Designs are fairly simple, but still something that I would send for a feature. As per usual, I probably said this while I was muted on accident. First 5 in order. I've already seen this. I think my main thing with this level is like, I don't know. I just don't like these short levels. Yeah. I mean, it's a cool level. I just I just wish it was longer, you know? Like, it doesn't say it's for, like, a contest or anything where it has to be 30 seconds long. So, like, if you were to make this into a full level, I'd probably send this. You know, people on the YouTube side of things, or I guess for everyone, I'm currently at like 9.5 thousand subscribers. How would you guys feel if, for 10,000 subscribers, I do a stream where I build an entire level in a single stream? How do you guys feel about that? Would that be something you guys would want to see? Because I know a lot of people wonder how I build levels so quickly. So, if anybody's interested in that, I think that those people would, would like that. Seeing overall yeses, alright. Well, if you're on Twitch and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, go subscribe. Help out over there. Because, we're nearing the big 10K. Which is crazy because, at the beginning of 2025, I had like 2,000 subscribers. So going from 2,000 to 10,000 in like a little over a year, that's crazy growth in my opinion. Especially for someone who does like nothing but showcase levels and streams every once in a while. I guess that's the benefits of turning on sub-only mode on YouTube. Do I remember the Apple stream yesterday? Yes. It was yesterday, so I feel like if I were to not remember a stream yesterday, I would need to go to a doctor. Alright. That was a pretty cool level. Fairly simple. I like the colors. It is on the simpler side of things, so I'll probably send it for a rate. Yo, spoiler. Thank you for the 7 months of being a channel member. Wow. Thank you as per usual. Hope you are doing well this morning. Megumin. Oh, this song. This song's good. Since you made a collab, not the biggest fan of the texturing on those mountains. I also feel like the foreground is a little, like, overbearing. So I'd like move it down in the y-axis. Oh, what's up, Sweetson? How you doing? It's freezing this morning. It's 42 where I live right now. I don't know how that translates over to Celsius. 5C? Ew, that's disgusting. But yeah, this level has some neat ideas. I'm just not the biggest fan of the texturing on some of these grass objects. Also, the parallax on these grass objects is like, I don't know what's going on there. One looks like it's supposed to be in the backgrounds, but they're both in the foregrounds. That's a cute art at the end. Will I do a building stream someday? Like 5 minutes ago or something, I announced that, or I asked the general audience if they would want to see me do a building stream where I build an entire level in one stream when I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. The general consensus was yes. So, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube and contribute to that goal, feel free. For the most part, I think this is like high-end star rate. So I'll send it for a high-end star rate. Why not? Day 9 of saying watermelon until Destra saw me. Hi, Loki board GD. I've noticed you. $71,000 down. This has to have gotten like. How do you get 71,000 downloads on a 2-day-old level? That has to have like gotten like botted or something by someone random. Ain't no way. Unless this got like stuck at the top of Magic Tab for like 24 hours. But still, that just doesn't happen. Freaking PG Club Step Cat. All right. I do like the vibes here. Maybe the pinwheel is like not the first choice I would go for on a background, but I do like the stars and everything that are there as well. I'm assuming these are D blocks because this is a very difficult wave section. Not bad. Probably send it for a rape. It's got some cool ideas. It just doesn't really like progress much, so I think our rate should be fine. Yeah, I have no control over how much ad time you get, so don't complain. Alright, that was the last one in order, so we are now going to go on to a random queue. Let me load up my random number generator. Minimum number is 7, and we currently have 337. Alright. We get 31. Nice beginning level to start off the random number part. This person likes Electro Man. Base choice. Oh, so what's up, Lore? How you doing?
Huh?
I like these colors. I like these block designs, actually. Main thing I would suggest is adding something in the background. Or some air deco as well. Also, this song is not really the most synced with the level. Not the transition, I would fix that. Maybe put like a pink pad there before the first green orb. Is this like a Nong or something? It doesn't even say. Alright. But yeah, the deco wasn't bad. I would just focus on adding more stuff in the background. I enjoyed the block designs for the most part, but I would also switch up your song to something that syncs a little more to the gameplay, because it kind of just seemed like a little random. It's like a 6-star. You got banned for making levels for a bit. Alright. 347. 178. This person likes Stereo Madness. Alright. Jazz Blaster. Crazy Platy, yes. What in the frickin' HBO subtitles are these? Well, the persistent blur is a little unnecessary. Maybe I'll make these circles in the background move a little bit, because it is fairly static. Again, I do wish that there was a little more going on. It has some neat ideas, but I feel like a lot of the backgrounds are a little too orderly, and they don't really have too many movements or anything. On that last part with the spiral backgrounds, maybe I'll put something on the left and right side of the screen, because they were pretty empty. Like, it didn't have to be in the background, like maybe like some glow overlays or something. That's simply what I do whenever I whenever I have empty sides of background. I'd put like a glow overlay on top. Very easy thing to do, and very helpful thing to do as well. 361. 344. This person likes Dash. We have a new gen. Just kidding. Scarlet Surge. Everyone's favorite level. I don't know why I clicked that. That was so obviously a fake. Here's some cool designs. Ooh, I like this. These colors are great. Hello, dude. These colors I'm not as big on as the prior part, but I still like them. They're just a little bit on the brighter side for my liking. I do like this slight, like, red hue going on here. A lot of designs here are nice. I like the area fade going on, or the area tint, I should say. Gameplay is fairly decent. Oh, come on now. There are some clicks though that are a little more difficult than the rest, so maybe like some slight balancing is in order. Yeah, this is a pretty good level. I like this. I do wish it used the entire song, but it's not bad. My Streamlabs donation link is broken. Says I need to update my settings and information. Good to know. I set that thing up like 5+ years ago, so I would not be surprised. Yep. Pretty solid level overall. Excuse me. Alright, 373 levels. 134. Spoiler, if you could, just like DM me like a screenshot of like what that says. And like what button you're pressing. Because I forget. I forget what the Streamlabs one is. I like the intensity of this level. Not big on the song, just cause like these funk songs, whatever. I'm getting tired of them. Severe thunderstorm warning. Uh-oh. I do wish there was a little bit more movement going on. I do like the lightning bolts that are in this level. They look cool. Oh, I've seen this end screen a million times. All right. But it had some decent bot designs. So I'll probably send this 4-star 8. Decent colors though, for sure. Good intensity. I just think the bot designs could have had a little bit more going on, and some of the colors of the blocks were not really my cup of tea, but you know, might be other moderators' cup of tea. All right, we roll 25. Hexagon Force Enjoyer. All right. I have already seen this, decided not to send it. Seemed like it had not been updated since. And I'm pretty sure I got this last stream. So, if you want to know my thoughts about it, go to last stream. It was just like fairly, there wasn't like too great contrast between the foreground and the background. A lot of stuff blended together. And I do wish there was a little bit more substance in the background. But like, not as messy as it kind of was. We have a bit of an older ID and a club step enjoyer. Who could have seen that coming? I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a 9 circles level, just early shout. Alright, I can't be bothered to learn this. There we go. Bum 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 bum. I really do like this part of Fracture. I feel like this part of the song is fairly underrated. Wow. I was looking away for a second there. Oh god. Alright, first of all, please tone down on the particle usage, these square particles. Second of all, this is just like aerial gleam, but yellow. I can definitely see the aerial gleam inspiration with the rocks and, like, you know, that big crystal there. Like, there was a time there after Aerial Gleam got released that, like, so many different Iron Circles levels went for the Aerial Gleam, like, style. And it got super old very quickly. But yeah, tone down the particles. For sure. And maybe, like, be a little more original with the blot designs. But yeah, it wasn't bad, but it's just like, it's just a little too similar to the ideas of Aerial Gleam. 395. I need water, bro. Jesus. Didn't Rob Tup say once that he doesn't rate any 9 circles levels anymore, that he's used this style from the older ones? That could have happened. I'm not sure. But it would not surprise me at all if that did occur. This has been updated. Okay. There are a lot of 9 circles levels already, so you need to stand out and be unique for a rate. Yeah, that's pretty much my consensus on it. First of all, this level was updated since last time that I got it, but one thing is to please fix the 3D. Like, the 3D on this structure is going, you know, bottom left, and the 3D on this structure is going top right. Make that consistent, and also add a little bit more to like general air deco, because it is still a little bit empty. Also, this persistent area move, I don't like it when levels do this. Like, it just breaks the block designs, and it just makes it look a little more messy than it intends to be. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of when levels do this. But yeah, like for 9 circles levels, is that how you spell his name? Yes. This is like, when I think of like a good 9 circles level, this is what I think of. Right? It's very unique. Alright, 401 already. We're 27 minutes into the stream, and we have 400 level requests. Crazy stuff. 120. We have a deadlock enjoyer. Nice. We have a skip request. I will do that after this level. Good stuff so far. I like the variation in the colors on the block designs. Here's some very sad. I thought that was like a platform. Alright. Some very blue colors for sure. Not bad by any means. Oops. Maybe tone down on these particles. I thought we left this particle usage in 2.1. RNG is unfair. It should be first come, first serve. You have no idea how bad of an idea that would be for anyone that doesn't come within the first 30 seconds of the stream. Like, I do the first 5 in order to contribute to that first come, first serve mindset. But if you're not here within the first 30 seconds, which there's already like 30 to 40 levels requested in that point, you're not getting your level played. just point that out. Remove the RNG. How about you stream, you become a mod, you stream, and then you can remove the RNG from your own streams. How about that? Don't tell me how to run my stream, bro. Just because your butt hurt because your level didn't get played. For this level, got some neat ideas. But beyond that, I think it's alright. The first part is probably the best, but I think it does kind of like go down a little bit towards the end, so I think Raid will be fine. We need a whole video of Desert roasting people, bro. I could literally do that. Helium is the way. Alright. There is a vid, so I'm going to just watch it, assuming that's like, you know, it's a decently difficult level. Not GD browser. I don't know why I'm searching up GD browser. That was a go kill verification. Deco is a little messy in these corridors in here. It does get a little messy here as well. Not bad though. What's my hardest? Bloodbath. Yeah, Deco was a little messy in parts, but I still think it's like a rate-worthy level. What is this? How about instead of RNG, we do classic gladiator warfare and the last man standing is their level viewed? That would take like 10 years, dude. Alright. 418 is the max amount of the queue. And we roll 307. I mean, oh god, 10 minutes. Is there a video for this? No, okay. In that case, I'm gonna watch this later. Or play this later. Don't feel like spending 10 minutes. Especially because it's a Tycoon level, and I just hate Tycoon levels. They just take forever. So, you know. Well, I'll play that later. 420. 32. Like any sort of like level where you're gambling or whatever to get like a high score of like 1,000,000, and it's like you can go from like go to movie, by the way. If you can go from like 2,000 points to like, you know, 5 points because you accidentally do something wrong. I just don't like those levels. They're boring to play. Pocket full of posies. Dude, Puss in Boots Last Wish is such a good movie. Like, it's unironically, like, one of my favorite movies. You stupid fuck. I do think there could be a little more color variation. Like, it is fairly similar. Like, I just... First of all, I don't like these colors. This yellow color is not my cup of tea. Little scale, like the area scale on the blocks, is neat. But it does make for a lot of the parts of the level to be a bit empty. Free coin at the end, damn. But yeah, I definitely work on adding some more filling air deco, because you do have like some air deco with like these indicators, which first of all, you don't need these indicators. It's a UFO section, get rid of them. Second of all, the block designs, they're pretty much a lot of copy paste going on and not much else. Do wish there was more like variation within them. The background, it's all right, but not personally something that I would think is enough for a background. So I would definitely add like maybe 1 or 2 more layers of stuff there. That last part, it's not bad. It's just a little on the empty side. But yeah. I think for now I'll be passing on it. Also work on the colors a little bit. They were not the most favorable colors in my eyes. Alrighty, 431. 30. Alright. We have a medium demon. Let's play. don't know why that beginning part reminded me of Nutra for some reason. A Necropolis jump and a medium demon. Interesting. I guess it was somewhat nerfed, but still. You don't see those too often. I like the intensity. The shaders actually like give some good intensity because the song is fairly intense. That jump's a little weird because you really gotta like jump early, or else you'll hit the pad because of the jump height. Gameplay's not bad for an asymmetrical duel. It's not bad at all. Kind of wish there was some indication there that you had to hit your head. It's kind of blind, the fact that you have to do so. And this part is just unnecessary flashing, if I'm being honest. This part's a little bit more acceptable though, with the flashing. W bitrate? Oh, I'm sure. It's got some cool stuff to it. Also something for future. If Heliopolis is verified what I send it for, I'll be honest, I've not watched Heliopolis all the way through, so I could not tell you. It's just not really the level that interests me. Fix your layering issues on that cube. The cube's back. I will say for the most part this level is fairly empty, unfortunately. Just need more substance to it. Oh god, the camera's going crazy. Oh yeah. Not too much to say other than just add more to it. Like the block designs themselves were lines. Pretty much outlines. So I'll definitely add like some actual substance to the blocks. This part is probably the most decorated, I would say. I would have more air deck right here and more in the backgrounds. But here as well, just add some more stuff, add some more bot designs, add some more air deco, fix the layering issue on that rotating cube, because it should not be on a T1, it should be like anywhere in the B layers. Alrighty. 468 levels. And we rolled 283. A little bit of an older level that I've already seen and sent it for a star rate. Excuse me. Yo, what's up, GD Monkey? How you doing? 468 once again. 137. I've already seen this, decided not send it. Seems like it has been updated though. So let's play through it. This isn't bad so far. Some of the colors are a little odd. Like this green combined with that orange on the top and the bottom of the screen. A little less than favorable. Also, I would get rid of this chromatic shader. I just think that like contributes negatively to the odd colors. Block designs are pretty decent. The main thing I just have against this level, unfortunately, is just the colors. These are probably the most like fine colors, in my opinion. But yeah. Is that a Persona logo on the top right? Looks like paper mache. Yeah. Also, what's up, Quan? How you doing? Yeah, I pretty much agree with what Quan said. I think I will continue to keep it in this folder for now. Alright, 474. 113. Let's see if there's any levels that have gotten reposted a lot. There are. Shame on these people. 644433. Shameful. You're not past 10 though, so you haven't hit the threshold where I immediately put it in the non-sent folder. So stop now unless you want that to happen to you. Those clumps of monsters, not monsters, monsters do be chomping in the background. Once again, I think this level just needs a little bit more air deco. Oh, that's bullshit. Some movement on the blocks would be good as well. These block designs remind me of like 2018, where like all Glow creators would make their blocks blending. I never got why we did that. It was such a weird choice, because you could like see the backgrounds bleeding through the block designs. It just looked weird. Not sure why that became a thing that like every Glow creator did. This part, don't really have much to say about it. Gameplay's fun. I just think that the deco here is a little, you know, 1.0. Hello. But yeah. You just ask to your friends to help you with requests. Is that allowed? I mean, the script I made that runs in the background of my form, it deletes all duplicate IDs, so that will not help you if you ask other people to request the same level. But yeah. I like the gameplay. I think that's probably the most standout part in this level. Do wish there's more deco going on. Okay. 486. And we roll 364. Our first extreme of the stream. That's rated harder for some reason. Yo, Kiwi, thank you for the 2 bits. This is cool. I like this. The song's a vibe as well. Phoebe Bridges would hit me with a car and I would apologize. That's crazy. The level's got some really good vibes. I would definitely... It really, for me to send this level, it comes down to how well the replacement song works, you know. Because like this, for me, with this song, this is like feature. But if the replacement song doesn't really work, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Probably not going to send it if the replacement song does not work. There's some dude yapping now. Okay. Oh, there's a replacement song showcase. Alright.
Huh?
Let's see what that looks like now. It actually kind of works with the level. Let's skip ahead to like the drop portion. Yeah, I think it works good enough. Cool level. Gameplay fits better with the placement song. True. I could actually see that viewpoint. Alright, next level. We're currently at 498 responses. And we roll 142. This guy says Electroman Adventures because it has fire music. True. What's skip request queue? It means that I play your level next. Hello. Alright, this is top 1. Confirmed. I'm not really the biggest fan of when levels do this with the camera. Like, it makes it a little too, like, sudden with some of the movements. Is he using the first drop of the song? I've actually never heard it. Oh. Oh, this is infinitely more boring than the second drop, bro. The part of the song that Darwin uses in Project Icarus or whatever, Mission Icarus, is infinitely better. This level's got some neat ideas. Blob designs are fairly simple. Whoops. But not bad by any means. Maybe there could be a little bit more song representation. Because there's not really too much pulsing going on. That's like the main issue I'm seeing with it. Cool end screen, I guess we gotta scroll. Also, maybe this is just a me thing. I don't see the point in putting this stuff in your level. Like, I don't need to know how many groups you used, how many objects it is. I can find that out elsewhere. But, like, you know, I don't see the point in putting that in the like your end screen. But yeah, I think for me to send this, I would request a little bit more like song representation, some more pulses and stuff. You know. Because it is fairly simple. Bly did that once, and now everyone wants to do it. Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I don't know the point in doing it. Also, yeah, 78,000 objects, 79,000 actually. This person's a liar. I don't see the point in, or I don't see how 79,000 objects were used. For reference, on what 79,000 objects looks like. My level high point uses 78,000 objects. So, you know. Alright. Have we crossed 500 responses? The answer is yes. 510. And we roll 441. And we have 510 responses in the filtered sheets, and in the unfiltered form we have 571. That's funny. It's been a long time since I've heard a Spaze song, so we'll see how this goes. A UFO probe without indicators? What a rarity, dude. I don't know where I'm supposed to go here, dude. I'm guessing here? Yeah, okay. I was making that way more difficult on myself for a second there. Not bad at all. I would just request more in the background. Guessing this is the end. My skip queue so OP? Because you don't have to deal with the random number generator not rolling your level for 500 levels. It's also like on a 30-minute timer or a cooldown, so like, you know, it's not meant to happen all that often. But yeah, I'll just, like, this part is pretty good. I like the, you know, the inclusion of these pillars right here. It's always a nice thing to see. Like, it's just good background deco. Maybe I would add, like, maybe something a little bit more in the backgrounds. Like, this part does it well with these triangles. But, it does lack in pulse work, this part. I should have died there, dude. Colors aren't bad. Plot designs are alright. Maybe I would change up some, like, the brightness values on some of the stuff, because it does kind of blend and mesh together. And maybe add some movement in the plot designs as well, because it is fairly static as well there. So, I think as it stands, a star raid will suffice. Excuse me. Can this stupid plus sign get out of here? Thank you. I hate that. Alright. Next level. We have 522 levels. And we roll 304. There's like a line here of 5 levels that have deadlocked as the answer. That's funny. Alright. This person's best level. Let's see what happens. I like this color of orange. It's a good shade of orange. IMO. I can't tell if these things are going to kill me or not. The little candles. It seems like that's a no. Oh my god. Guys, hit the orbs or else you'll die. I hate when levels do this, bro. What? Okay. Fix this as well. That's not really a fair transition. Okay, I'm a ship for one of these duels. Did not know that. This part is a little bit on the emptier side, so I would definitely add some more stuff going on. I think all this level really needs is some better color choices. That first set of like orange I was pretty fond of, but as it kind of went towards the purple side of things, I liked the colors a little less. Just because that oversaturated purple, it just never looks good. Like when you put blending on it and like put at like very high brightness. Like as it gets to that more like pink, like oversaturated purple just look that you see in a lot of like old 2.1 levels, it just doesn't look good. That's all I can really say about it. Not the biggest fan of that. Making the player have to hit those orbs or else you'll die. It's just a trope that a lot of levels do for some reason, and I just hate it. This moderator is quite harsh. I wouldn't say I'm harsh, I just have a little bit higher standards than other people, because I have, let's see, 152 creator points. So... And I've been creating for a long time, so I know what I like and what I don't like. I wouldn't even say your standards are super high. Exactly. Like my standards are not high compared to some other moderators, realistically. But yeah, for this level, improve the colors, improve the transitions between the parts. That one part we have to like hold and go into that robot portal, but like you're blinded because of the like that black screen wipe overlay, whatever. I'll definitely get rid of it. or at least make the transition a little bit more fair. Do I decorate my own levels? Yeah. I have 152 credit points from solo levels. Alright. Let's go ahead and reset this form, because I don't think, you know, rolling levels with 528 responses in total is the best odds. So let's go ahead and make those odds a little bit better. So let's turn off responses, clear out the form, link it to the spreadsheets. Just a reminder that I will be switching out that little question. So when before it said what's your favorite RobTop level, it'll say something different. So if I do see anything related to the main RobTop levels in that field, I will not be playing that level. So fix it. Make sure you answer something different, which is appropriate for what I am about to say. We have a bit of a controversial one with this. Alright. Deadlock is the best. Every other answer is wrong. Other than theory of everything too. Fair. Alright. I will not be doing the first 5 in order. I will, however, for this first roll, be rolling the first 20, so the first 20 people have a better chance of their level getting played for this first random number generator roll. So, yeah. Resetting in 3, 2, 1, reset. I put pineapple on pizza and this person's put pizza. Alright. Thanks, Instinct. 2 to 20. And we rolled number 12. This person put no, all caps with an exclamation mark. They're very adamant about no pineapple on pizza. Nice little wrapped up style level. Don't mind these. This also uses the song that I used in my level Didact way back when. I say way back when it was like a year ago. Maybe some more pulses would be in order. I don't mind the colors at all. I just think that there's a bit lacking amount of pulses that could have been done. Block designs themselves are pretty neat. Fairly simple, fairly 2.0 or RobTop-esque. Which I do enjoy seeing levels being built in and also building myself, so. I think I'll still send this for like a rate. Excuse me. I would not be surprised if this got a feature though. Just because I know that Rob likes his own style a lot. Okay. Alright, since the first one was 2 to 20, let's go ahead and go to the full length of the form. 178. It's always funny seeing like the difference between like the first 20 and then like whatever the next large amount of number is. Four songs used in this level. Okay. Restart the level after beating it. Oh, gimmick level. Alright. Ooh, this looks cool. Reminds me of a mix between like Comet Face / Overdefo / 100 Foxes, however you want to pronounce their name, and Katas. Katas is a great creator. I love their atmosphere. Do I know any servers that specialize in reviewing levels? I do not. Most of my reviewing, like, knowledge was Vibrant and Paste, but obviously that's closing down in like 6 hours or something. So it's not going to work if I'm on practice mode. Oh, okay. I guess let's play it in normal mode. Since I do want to see the gimmick that this level is offering. But yeah, I love this atmosphere. Like, whatever you did to give this, like, film, like, just, like that slight yellow color overlay is actually pretty good. I will say, like I said in yesterday's stream, that this whole Dream Core style is getting a little bit overdone, in my opinion. Like, I've seen a lot more levels recently do this style. It's just like one of those styles that, like, once I've seen it once, I don't need to see that many more times. But it is also, like, I say that, but it's also cool to see, like, people's take on it. This one, it does a good job. Its take on it is one of the better takes on the style, I'd say. But yeah, this part right here definitely reminds me of, like, Well Rested. Especially the block design. Ooh, the level's dying. Last seen, November 24th, 2007. Is that Indonesia? Why am I in Indonesia, bro? I'm guessing that's what the redacted part says. What's the background song I'm using? It's Hellcat by Desmion. It's a peak song. Guys, I'm the nameless deity from Wrath of the Gods. If you know what reference I'm talking about, you're goated. This is cool though. I like this. I will say this is I mean, granted, granted, you don't have to do this, but it is a little bit difficult to see the blocks in this mode. So that's the only thing I would really say about this part, is just like make it just a tiny bit more clear. Like, I realize like the whole vibe is meant to be desolate, dark, and all that. It's just a little difficult to see, realistically. Yeah, this is cool. I like this gimmick. This is not required to beat the level, right? Yeah, I did beat the level. Okay. I was just saying, like, I'm guessing this is, like, probably for a coin or something. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Like, there was a short level that got rated epic not too long ago, because it did something kind of similar to this, but like, you made the player go through multiple sub-levels within a single level, but like the length of the actual level that the player gets played, like the hub, you could call it, is like short length. My percentage stopped. Oh, we're still going, huh? Alright. Sorry. Or I guess if I'm Canadian, sorry. All 3 coins. This guy's name is Furry Femboys. Alright. And this guy's name is Bowl of Oob. Crazy. Very cool level. I do like that gimmick a lot. Like, the base level itself is already, like, high-end feature, but because of that stuff, epic. I don't care. Very cool stuff. 240 levels. 163. Maybe hard to insane demon. Using time machine. Wow. Who could have seen a time machine usage in a difficult level? Nothing against this level. It's just time machine is so popular in difficult levels. Yo, Twan Dash, you still here? Are you making a level for the duality contest? You are? Cool. Oh, I think I saw this on another stream recently. I remember saying that this part looks like the blue part in Necropolis. Like, it looks so similar to it, in my opinion. You sent a level and I didn't notice, waste of time. Well, if you sent it in the chat, then obviously I'm not noticing because I'm not taking IDs from the chat. If you sent it in the form and I didn't notice it, it's not that I didn't notice it, it's just that the random number generator did not land on your level. So, calm down with your saltiness. How do you repin? You repinned it? Alright. I remember seeing this level, and I was like, I said in the chat of the level request video, I was like, wave jump scare, because I was not expecting a wave section in this level at all. Yeah, it's a cool level. Probably send it for a rape. Spoiler, are you having issues pinning it? Make sure you, make sure that, like, it's pinned for the entire duration of the stream, not for, like, 5 minutes or something. Alright. Next up, we have 251 levels. It's good? Alright. And we roll 244. This person also just says pizza. Alright. Maybe people are misreading it and thinking I'm saying pineapple or pizza. That's a bridge. I like these colors a lot. This is good. Kind of gives me sort of, but not really, Unzor vibes mixed with, oh god, what's that game called? Alto's Adventure, Alto's Odyssey, whatever it is. Maybe a little bit of Fez as well. This is cool though. Maybe like 1 or 2 color changes would be cool. Because as much as I like the shade of purple and the general atmosphere, I do think some color changes would really, like, you know, do great things for this level. Oh, that's cool. Very clean to style. Decent colors. I guess the main drawback is the lack of, like, some color variation, but I still think that's a solid feature. Stop pre-firing my feedback. 259. 94. Extreme Demon. How dare you? Uh-oh. What other song was used? Okay. Alright, alright. I'm guessing there's a Nong or something then. Another Yuko level, though. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just the intro. I don't care about the intro, bro. Wow. What are those missiles? You're gonna make that a mod. That'd be funny. It's got some good vibes, though. I just think that, like, maybe some parts are a little on the emptier side. Like, this part's good. I like these colors a lot. But, like, the that previous part that was, like, this right here, it's just a little too empty for my liking. But yeah, these other parts like this, they're pretty solid. Congratulations. Let's see how the other song fares. Is there a stupid ass toggle? Oh, you fuck. 276. Huh? That didn't work. Oh. Unknown. Good. Oh wait, maybe toggle off 276. I'll look at this later. I can't be bothered. It was a cool level though. Hopefully the Newgrounds song works. 272. Number 8. Alright. Uh-oh. Here we go. A spoiler request. Boop. We got some good vibes so far. I did read your forum response. It said, fuck no. Ooh, I like this part. This is cool. These colors are really good, in my opinion. I don't know why I jumped there. My thoughts on kiwi on pizza? I've never had it. I like kiwi though. Kiwi is very good. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Alright. Okay. Maybe get this person to fix that. I don't know what's going on. It's just like, if you are anywhere on the top of that transition, you die. So maybe like force the player down a little bit further, or just like completely disable creator or player input using an options trigger. But I'll still send it for a feature. I think it's good. The bird. Yes, the kiwi bird. Yes, we put that on a pizza. Alright, 275. 120. This person put a middle finger as their answer to the pineapple on pizza question. I'm gonna guess that's a no. This is like old school, like almost core design. I like this. Some of the color combinations are a little odd, like this one, but you know. I don't know why I clicked there, bro. I like this gameplay. Were those indicators in my old school level? How dare you? Yo, spoiler, thank you for the 10 bits. Spoiler, were you here yesterday when a guy came in and like first chat message was 5,000 bits? That was crazy. Very cool of them to do that. This is cool though. I like this. Nine-star, I definitely agree. But I'll still sign up for feature. Or sorry, star it. Fun gameplay. You'll go shower once the form resets. We'll go ahead and shower now because the form will not be resetting anymore. This stream, 280. 104. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got. What just happened, bro? This song is fairly intense. I wish the level represented it a little more. It's cool though. I like this part. Oh, those kill you. Okay. Oh, I got fireballed. Not the biggest fan of the sound effects. Well, that's just something I don't like in general in classic levels. I do like the range of like areas we're going through. I think that's a good touch and a good thing to have. Some of these bot designs are a little empty. Maybe I would add something within these, just, you know, these jet black portions here. I don't know where I'm at, dude. That was a large amount of lava. Oh, that was the most obvious fake ever. I didn't trust that orb because of the last fake. Not bad. What's for lunch today? Chicken carbonara. Not bad. I still send it for like a rate. I think it's got some good ideas. But there could be a little bit more refinement in some of the details. But yeah. We fast while at work so I don't get fat off Dairy Queen. Nice. Alright. Oh, I see a Katas request. Where was it? Katas, you're at 231. In case you're curious. Alright. 295 responses. 130. Excuse me. Zenith. Oh my god, please. With the sound effects, dude. I will say the combination of this pixel style and the like the vaporwave backgrounds, it's an interesting combination. I don't think I've seen it done before. Parallax slop? What do you mean, Umber Leviathan? Maybe you should incorporate some parallax into your Plunderphonics levels, or how you pronounce it. I'll say this is not parallax at all. Alright. Sure. You did put parallax slop in the one you're making right now? Alright. Can we get rid of these sound effects, please? Like, I don't know what this, like, consistent thing that's happening in my ears is, but, like, it's not pleasant. Alright. For the level itself, it's not bad. I think the atmosphere of the foreground was decent. The combination between the foreground and the backgrounds, there's just a little too much, you know, contrast there in styles. So, sound effect usage aside, I probably would still not send this, unfortunately. High key, medium key, low key. God. Thank you for making me read that out loud. Yeah, when's the next reset? 31 minutes ago. Or if you're wondering what the next reset is, 1 hour into whenever I decide to stream next. Alright, 300 levels, and we roll 196. I love people saying like, pineapple on pizza, hell nah. No, goddamn, hell nah, fuck no. It's a war crime. And this guy says, yes, if olives are allowed, why shouldn't pineapple? That's a fair assessment, I'll say. Alright, I've already seen this. Decided not to send it. Seemed like it might have been updated since I last played it. So we'll go ahead and say, give this level another shot. Olives are at least savory? Exactly. I mean, I prefer black olives on my pizza. I don't think I really enjoy green olives on pizza. You know. But I do like black olives on pizza. My dad hates them though. He hates black olives in general. Oh, that's a fake triple spike? Alright. We got more parallax slop. According to what Umber Leviathan says. Just because parallax makes a level look better doesn't mean it's slop. Alright. There's a difference. The only thing you can call slop are boring modern levels that use the same backgrounds, and then cherry team levels. And then skeletal extravagance. Spoiler, 100 bits. New York Times connection puzzle. Congratulations. But yeah, for this level, I'm in issues with it. Still lie in the colors, unfortunately. Art slop, glow slop, modern slop, wabu slop, parallax slop, realistic slop, sample slop. Alright. Why are cherry team levels slop? They're just not interesting. I can say that as a former cherry member, so I'm not like calling them out. 307. Deathstroke slop, how dare you? $281. This person also said it's a war crime. Are you too late to submit? No, you are not. How long will the stream be? About 25 more minutes. Maybe a little bit longer though, depending on how I end the stream. I might do another thing like yesterday where I tell you guys to give me a number. We'll see if we get to find a good level quicker than yesterday. It took us 20 minutes to find a good level with that method. Linda, you're back with the R's. Good to see that you haven't matured overnight. For this level, colors are decent. Background is a little bit on the empty side of things. Excuse me. I would definitely add some more in the background. This part was probably the most, while it is still very simple and almost towards the empty side, I think that this part was the more finished of all the other parts that we had. But beyond that, I just wish that it was a little less empty the entire level. This part as well is pretty decent. But it's like, once we get towards the end, it does seem like less effort was put into the backgrounds. Or just general air deco. So, maybe add some more stuff there. Especially this part. Like, this part is definitely the weakest, in my opinion, of the other parts in the level. or of all the other parts of the level. I love when people use jump pads as light. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I see it from time to time. It's always neat. 2-star? I'd say there's more 3 than anything. But yeah, add some more stuff to the backgrounds. Maybe up the level of that part at the end, that ball part. You know, add some more stuff just in general. And then I might send that for a rate if you decide to request it again after you've done that. 315. That one just popped in. 190. Any skip requests? No. Surprising. Alright, this is a very old level. This is a 6-digit level. Green user level. Siri never clear. Oh god. What is this about to be? Is this the original? It could be. Looks like the original. Auto deafen. We also have some weird freaking Russian mashup going on. I never like these mashups when people do this with songs. It just doesn't sound good. None of them sound good. Yeah, for sure. Alright. I don't know about this level. I think since the, I mean, cool, it's funny. Is it okay to submit a level with only 15 objects? If you believe that I can, if you believe that is rate worthy, feel free. Can I see your messages in the chat? Yes, Tickle, I can read your messages. This guy's name is Hello. That's Aura. I think I'm gonna pass on this, just because the remake is already rated. It's a funny level though, but it's just not something that I would personally send. $282. Platyformer. Demon Platyformer. That's a video if I've ever seen one. There's no video. Alright, time to endure something. What is this, bro? Where am I? Bottom left. Alright. It's called room. Is it a single room? Yes. Okay. Let's judge this gameplay. You know what? Let's judge this gameplay with no clip. No clip. Woohoo. Let's see if anything happens visually. Because as you guys know, I like my platformers to be a little, you know, they got some good deco, right? so far, the deco's not bad. It is a little bit on the simpler side for something that I would prefer to have in a platformer. This is also impossible over here, bro. Almost. I do think the general, like, level is a little bit static, you know? Oh my god. Anyways, that's enough of that level. Or at least playing it. Go up here, go down here, go back and forth. Okay. Go up here, grab this thing. Okay, cool. For the level, it's like... It is just one room and nothing really occurs visually. Like, you pretty much get this. You look at this for like 2 minutes while playing, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just not the most developed level, I might say. Also, like, what is the zoom value on this? Zoom 0.3. If you're on a 4:3 screen, static camera 5. Okay. If you're on a 4:3 screen, like an iPad or something, you're not gonna be able to see the edges of the screen, right? Yeah, you're screwed. Like, the green bounding box here represents a mobile device, like an iPad with a 4:3 screen. So you would not be able to see yourself on the sides here. So definitely fix that as well. But yeah, maybe expand upon the level, make it more than just one room. If you are just going to make it one room, make it a little bit more dynamic, the deco. Because it would get kind of old to look at just like a bit of a static screen like that fairly early on, admittedly, so I'll personally pass on it. The green line shows what's visible for all aspect ratios. Exactly. 321. 116. Hard to insane, demon. Using Golden Haze, alright. Did you guys see that the full version of this actually, like, finally got released earlier this year? I found that funny. This is very quiet. Very quiet music on this video. Took him 13 years to finish the song? Exactly. Is there a list of upcoming requests? No. There's a list of all the level requests that I am able to roll via a random number generator. For this level, it seems a bit unfinished, like, needs a little bit more going on, especially in the backgrounds. Maybe some more song representation in general as well. But beyond that, I don't really have too much advice to give this level. I would just say continue creating, continue your skills, you know. Alright, let's go see. Yeah, Decious Golden Haze full, finally out January 14th, and low key, it ain't that great. the full version, it is not that good. The second half. So yeah. No reason to use a full version, just stick to the preview version. Can I test your level? What do you mean? 331. 132. Here we go. Excuse me. Short level. Alrighty. Does look cool for a short level. That was a crazy transition. It looks pretty good though. Ooh, I like this part. Although it does kind of end randomly. That's unfortunate. Like the song doesn't really like end there. Like it still continues to go on past where the level ends. Kind of wish that the song ended at that point as well. It would make the level feel a little bit more complete instead of like just ending at 29 seconds just for it to be a short level. But these parts later on are pretty cool. The first part was alright. Nothing like too crazy. But I think as the level goes on, it does get better. I really like this part. So I think with the level doing this, where it, you know, ends here, I'll probably send it for like a rate. It was going to be a feature, but since it does... I say that's an 8. It's 7's fine. Since it does kind of end in an awkward spot, I'll send it for a rate. Like, I don't mind short levels like that, but I probably won't ever send one above a rate if the song doesn't end properly with the level. Just putting that out there. Platformer. Does this have a video? Yes, it does. Thank you. It's a hard insane demon anyway, so. We have to rescue Khan GD player. Alright. What are the odds of me sending a non-level that has a verified jukebox song? I don't use jukebox. Jukebox is not relevant to me. So I only judge levels that are based on the Newgrounds replacement. If the Newgrounds replacement is not good, I'm not sending the level. If my Newground song gets deleted, is it a 0% chance of a send? For me at least, yeah. And from a lot of other mods. You need a song on your level for it to be rated. Good job. Check Discord admin after stream. Okay. Can do. This seemed like it would be pretty fun to play. The deco was decent. I'll send it for rate. Because there were some parts that are a little too hazy, in my opinion. But yeah. 339. 246. Hard to Insane Demon. Ooh, the bitrate on this video is not good. W bitrate on this level. 1080p 60. Boy. Stop arguing about what Jester sends levels for if you have such a problem with it. Become a mod and send it yourself. True. Like, I don't see why people care so much about what I send levels for. Like, it's so stupid. How am I even mod? I thought that level was featured if it was longer. All this is epic if you didn't know. I sent that level, I literally fucking said, you fucking idiot, that I sent that level for star rate because the level at the end, the song does not end when... We're going on a fucking tangent here because of ineptitude. Jesus Christ. Where's my level? Where's Blossom at? Let's play this level right here. This level is 30 seconds long. Just listen to the song at the end of the level. Alright? Like I said, I send levels for no more than star rate if the song does not end properly, if it's like 30 seconds long. Bam, that's the end of the song. That's all you gotta do. It's not that difficult. So don't get butthurt because I send you low for star rate. These kids are so dumb sometimes. It's crazy. Alright. I'm not the main character. My standards are not always the correct. What? You're just talking stuff now. As far as I'm concerned, this is my stream. If you don't like how I run my stream, then feel free to leave. I have no problem with losing a viewer because of, like, stupidity. That level, I guess I gotta go back to it because I kind of got distracted by, you know, middle school kids. This part was probably the most decent. Obviously, like, the bitrate destroyed itself, so I can't really see much going on here. And this is the video, by the way. This is not my stream. The video itself is not the most high quality. But I'm not the biggest fan of how the level practically ends at 70%. Like, the text here, it looks pretty good. I will say that. But I don't like it when levels end this early on. So yeah, I will not be sending this level. Alrighty, next up, 337 responses. Alrighty, finally we're actually like going down in responses, bro. This person put hell no. Alright, 2 minutes. I like these bot designs. Wish there was more more going on in the backgrounds. Maybe some more deco going on these white spikes down here. So what's going on with the particles? There's like there's an invert color shader somewhere on this level that's making the particles all wrong. It's funny. Oh, I'd say this is probably the most complete part right here. The swaying camera back and forth with the rotation. Luckily it stopped, but it's not really something that a lot of us mods enjoy. Okay. Definitely see what this level's going for this part. Oh, I did not see that dashboard, bro. I don't know how I didn't see it. It was giant, dude. Alright. Maybe one more layer of deco behind this is in order. Something in the background. Okay. The particles are getting there with what I was referencing, but I think the little sound waves in the background here, definitely more of like what I was wanting. And I'm glad that the level did something kind of like that. I like this. Got some decent ideas. A little bit on the simpler side, but I still think a rate is in order. What did Quan say? Did Quan drop a truth nuke? There's so many mods with wide variety and standard, you can't just get caught up with one of them not sending it, or sending it for something less than you were hoping. Just have to keep trying, and if no one is sending you a level, then that's something you gotta reflect on and improve your work. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't see why people get like so caught up on a single send being different to others, or no send at all. It's just like, bro, dwell less on stuff. Alright, let's play one more level, and then I will do one last level that will be you guys' goated song. You guys with the numbers in the chat. Just because that was fun. Hopefully it takes less time than yesterday, though, to get a good level out of it. I thought that was an orb, I was about to hit it, and then last second I saw it was a saw blade. What was this the freaking channel intro for? Like GD News or something? Oh, this is cool though. I like this. I like these pulses a lot. Whoops. Not bad. It's cool. I think like the parts where it's not like the drop are a little on the weaker side, admittedly. But I do like the pulses that are going on here. Maybe it's just like the colors for me. But the drop part is pretty good. I think I'll send it for a rate, but it's like one of those levels that I'll send for a rate, but would not be surprised if it got a feature. You know, that's happened a lot recently. Yeah, I like this part a decent amount. The pulses are really good. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright. let's go ahead and get this nonsense over with. Alright, your numbers are between 2 and 341. So start spamming numbers in the chat. I'll look over. Whichever the first number is I see, I will play. I will look over in 3, 2, 1, 12. We have an Extreme Demon. I looked at your 12. I did. GD Monkey. Ooh, this is cool. Wasn't huge on the first part, but I like this part a decent amount. Good intensity. The bitrate, though. I like the background here. I can see, like, the spiral. Like, the grid tile. Oh, I do wish that it was a little longer, though. Damn. You had some really good stuff going on. It's still really good, though. I'll still send it for a feature. Assuming that this is the song that's on Newgrounds. We're good. Alright, yeah. Alright, yep, future sent. Really cool stuff. Do wish it was a little longer though, because I like what was going on. But, you know, still good. Alright, since we got a first level, that was good. That's the end of the stream. So, W to that. And let's go raid Sir Danny. Why not? I don't know how much longer Sir Danny's gonna be streaming for, but we'll raid Danny. Danny's doing a level requests, so go say hi. Yeah, just one thing to say before we end the stream. It did get a little bit heated earlier, and all I can really say is please respect moderators. We have the ability and the freedom to ban you if you are being disrespectful to us. We do not need to tolerate any disrespect to any mods. There are plenty of mods that play the game. There are plenty of mods with different standards. If your level does not get played, or gets played and sent for a level that is not of your liking, don't attack us for it. Alright? That's just being very immature on your end. So just don't be stupid. Best thing I can really say to you. Anyways, let's go raid Sir Danny. People on YouTube, thank you for coming out. People on Twitch, participate in the raid, join my Discord server, all that stuff. See you guys.